حي على الصلاة حي على الصلاة حي على الفلاح حي على الفلاح الله أكبر الله أكبر لا إله إلا الله.
There was a myth which says a land without people for a people without land. This is just colonization. In fact, the Israeli General Begin, he said there isn't one single place where there's a Jew currently, Israeli currently, where it wasn't formally occupied by an army. It is not a state of democracy, it is a state of crimocracy, which in fact Plato typified and
brave people of Aberdeen have weathered a terrible day, bleak and dreary, wet almost, and very cold. But thankfully, we have the comfortable knowledge when we leave this place, we will be going to warm homes, we will be having a warm cup of beverage. I work as a doctor in Aberdeen and I've served the people of Aberdeen for the last 17 years, and that has been my great privilege. And as a doctor, my first tribute should go to the bravest doctor in the world. He's a Norwegian called Mads Gilbert. This doctor has almost single-handedly been looking after bodies of children are being brought into his hospital on a daily, relentless basis. And I must salute Mads Gilbert and his colleagues. And I must salute the brave paramedics of Gaza. Gaza is the new Guernica. In 1937, the Luftwaffe and the Fascista Italian Air Force bombed the Basque city of Guernica. The first instance of mass killing from aerial bombing. And that was carried out by the Luftwaffe. I must salute the Cardinal of the Vatican, Martino, who has declared Gaza to be the biggest concentration camp in the world. It is worse than the Warsaw Ghetto. In the Warsaw Ghetto in 1940, the Nazis sequestered the Jews of Poland and Eastern Europe. Those Jews were very brave. They fought the Nazi occupation. They built tunnels. They dug tunnels under the Warsaw Ghetto. They used to smuggle food in, and yes, they used to smuggle weapons in. How else is an occupied person going to fight? But with their hands, but with their words, they have to fight with whatever they have. They have these pathetic weapons called Qassam rockets that are like pipes, that are less dangerous than the firecracker that was released at New Year's Eve here in Aberdeen. These people have every right to resist the occupation. We have internationally recognized the right to resist occupation. If Aberdeen was occupied, on one side there is the sea, and we were sequestered by an occupying force, what would I do? I will have three options. I would either accept occupation quietly, I would either collaborate with the occupiers, or I will resist, and I will resist. And that is what the Palestinians are doing. Every single drop of blood of a Palestinian child that is being shed is not in vain. Every single drop of that blood will one day become a deluge that will sweep away the occupiers who have taken over the beautiful land of Palestine. Today, on the CNN, they showed an 85-year-old man in Iraq called Ali Isawi, who still carries in a little vial the earth of the village from which he was evicted by the Zionists in 1948. And when his wife died, he put a little bit of that earth along with her body and buried it along with that as sacred earth. These people have the right to return to their occupied lands. When the Iranian president said, and was misquoted, it was actually Khomeini who said that the state of Israel must be wiped off the map. Now, the people of the East often speak metaphorically and in allegory. There have been many states that have been wiped off the map. We don't talk about Yugoslavia anymore. We don't talk about East Pakistan anymore. The only state in the Middle East that has been wiped out has been the state of Palestine. We must also, I have, with all due respect, our Member of Parliament, Ms. Baig, very kindly came today, but we must also condemn the silence of our so-called leaders. We must, if this was going on in a Western European country, there would have been a moral, rightfully so, outcry. What the Israelis are doing, it is worse enough to have an eye for an eye. What they are doing is an eye for an eyelash. The pathetic attempts by the occupied Gazans to resist occupation have resulted in the mass destruction of the towns of Zaytun. I mean, it is indeed a war crime when a group of people, 100 people, are herded into a single house and then they are shelled and innocent blood is spilled. If the world still remains silent, then I'm afraid when vengeance comes back to the Zionists, perhaps years from now, time is not important. We should not then be asking, why do these people hate us? What have we done to deserve this? We should speak now.
We are here from different backgrounds, different faith groups, different religions. Even some of us, maybe they don't have religions, but they have the human values. They are against the oppression and aggression. They are against the military operation in Gaza Strip, in the Holy Land, the land of the prophets and messengers, the motherland of the Christianity and Christ. We are here all because we are free people. I challenge anybody to bring from the Quran or the Bible, Old Testament or New Testament, or from the Jew book, the Torah, the book of Moses, any verse saying kill innocent people, women and children. I challenge anybody to bring a verse saying, as UN reported today, they gathered more than 100 people in one house and they bombed that house after that. And more than 30 people were killed. We are here to put the pressure on UK government, in our Prime Minister, who has right, who has power to say something better than that movement, who's the one who can say something and put the pressure. UK is one of the powerful countries in the world, and they have power. If the government in UK, they want to stop this operation, they can do so. We are here, tell our government here, and our MPs, we elected you for this moment. We elected you to stand with innocent and civilian people.
I think I'll be giving the second chance to speak, because this is a slightly better megaphone, and I hope you can hear me. But as the last person to speak this lunchtime, can I say thank you to all of you who have come here today to be part of this protest. It's important.
Engage with this issue. Don't let this be the end of it. Let this be the beginning. Thank you very much for your support.
Guys, we gotta connect them again.